A new geopolitical flashpoint is opening in Latin America. The Trump administration's national security strategy shifts U.S. focus back to the Western Hemisphere, signaling interventionist pressure on Venezuela, a nation firmly inside Russia's sphere of cooperation. For Moscow, this is a direct threat to its influence. Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova warns Washington is resurrecting the Theodore Roosevelt doctrine, giving itself authority to intervene in Latin countries under the guise of stabilization. Russia specifically calls out the Pentagon's escalating pressure on Venezuela, accusing the U.S. of setting the stage for a conflict to unseat President Nicolás Maduro. Moscow warns the outcome would destabilize the entire Western Hemisphere.
We hope that the White House will manage to refrain from further sliding into a full-scale conflict, which threatens to have unpredictable consequences for the entire Western Hemisphere.
In Caracas, leaders echo Moscow's alarm. They say any U.S. intervention won't just be against Venezuela, but against popular sovereignty worldwide.
We are grateful to the peoples of the world for the support they have given our country, to our struggle, in our struggle today, in today's battles. What is happening in Venezuela today could happen tomorrow to any other people. During the previous occasions, they have blamed the Venezuelan opposition, describing it as fascist and as an instigator of North American military intervention in the Bolivarian nation.
Venezuela claims Washington is being invited in by a U.S.-backed internal opposition, whose goal is to topple Maduro and overturn the Bolivarian revolution by force, reinforcing Russia's narrative of regime change aggression.
Sadly, everything is linked to and connected with the fascist opposition here in Venezuela, because since they have no votes, no people, they turn to violence as an alternative. So much so that they turn to violence as an alternative that they call for a military intervention in our country. So much so that they call for a military intervention in our country, despite never having any popular support.
Russia and Venezuela argue the U.S. is not acting alone, but using regional proxies to legitimize an intervention. One example they point to is Panama being floated as a mediator, which Caracas dismisses as a front for U.S. interests.
In Panama, there is no government. There, they do whatever the United States says. Whatever clown is there saying that, I don't know with whom. What is he referring to? Mediator in what? In what? That government should mediate with its own people. Here in Venezuela, we are very clear on what we are doing and what is done in this country every day.
Russia says this confrontation is bigger than Venezuela. It's about stopping the U.S. from regaining hegemonic dominance in a region long beyond its control. With Moscow dug in and Trump pushing peace through strength, Venezuela may become the next arena of a U.S.-Russia power showdown, this time on America's doorstep.